Hi Breeze Hill Coyotes, this is Mrs. Daines. Welcome to the Counseling Corner. I wanted to talk with you guys a little bit about coping, right? Using healthy coping skills to manage our big feelings, specifically worry. Right now might be a time of great uncertainty, and so we are feeling maybe a little bit more worried than we're used to. And so I wanted to talk with you guys a little bit about how to handle that and manage those big feelings that we might have. Kids get worried and stressed maybe about schoolwork or family, friendships, the past, our future. And too much stress and worry can impact our emotions, our thoughts, and our behaviors. So keeping in mind that all of those things are connected. Remember the coping skill from last week is positive affirmations and self-talk. So remembering the connection, our thoughts influence our feelings, which influence our actions. And so the healthier, more positive thoughts we're having, the better we're going to feel and the better we are going to act. So keeping that in mind as we're learning this skill also. So I've seen people get into trouble and kids get into trouble when they don't have the coping tools that can help them through stressful situations. And I've also seen the positive impact when they start to substitute positive coping skills in with the negative coping skills. So it can really make a huge impact on our relationships with others and how we're feeling about the situations to get back into the green zone, right? Our happy place. So when you have good coping skills, you pay attention and learn in school. You get along well with others. You manage emotions in a safe, respectful, and healthy way. You're able to connect with people. And you're also able to keep positive friendships, right? There's always going to be bumps in certain relationships, and how we work through those is really important and can either make your friendships work or not. So it's up to us to tap into our coping skills and problem solve. All right, so there's different types of coping skills. I do want to touch on this a little bit. I have a really awesome book that it's called Coping Skills for Kids, and it has really cool tools in there that you can look up. So you can Google it, or even maybe your parents would like to look it up on Amazon or something. But the 4 different types of coping skills are, the first one is being calming, distracting, physical, and processing coping skills. So the one I want to work with you today on can be both calming or processing coping skills. So this is kind of what it looks like. All you need is a piece of paper, a writing utensil, and your hand. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the piece of paper out. We're going to trace our hand. And you're going to write, in my control. So where our hand is, inside here, is we're going to write the things that we do have control over in our life. So I'll read you some examples that I came up with. So my attitude, my words to myself and others, my reactions, my behaviors, and also my creativity. So there's no limit on creativity, right? Sometimes we think, oh, I'm not very creative at certain things, or I'm bored, right? And we have to get creative. And then you're going to write up here things that are out of my control. Others' feelings, a parent's deployment, the weather, the future, the past, and my friend's behavior. So we can encourage some of these things, right? So we can encourage our friends to make good choices, but ultimately the responsibility lies on them, just as it does on us. And others' feelings. when we are kind and supportive and encouraging to others, they feel better. But ultimately, it's up to that person to accept that right? So I just think this is a really good reflective activity. Maybe you are feeling super worried about what's going on right now. And maybe you're worried about a loved one. So this is a good processing coping skill to sort of sort out how we're feeling and understand the things that are in our control and the things that are not in our control. And this is a way we can appreciate what's in our control, and understand that and accept that sometimes we just don't have control over certain things. So so you guys can work on that, okay? And I'd love to see pictures. If you guys actually did this activity, you can email it to me. I think my email should be on this YouTube link. And I want to end with my little coping cards. So this is called a mind bubble. So blowing your worries away. So sit mindfully with your spine straight and your body relaxed. Imagine you are holding a bubble wand, or you can actually use a real bubble wand. Breathe in deeply. Then breathe out as if you were blowing a bubble through the wand. Breathe in again and notice your worry. Imagine what it looks like. Breathe out and blow your worry through your bubble wand. Imagine it forming a bubble. Imagine the bubble pops and disappears. Keep blowing out the worry until you feel ready to go on with your day. Okay. I appreciate you guys watching and spending these 8 minutes with me. I miss you guys terribly. It's not the same, and yet we don't have control over this right now, right? But I can control the content that I share with you guys, and you guys can utilize these coping skills, and that is in your control. So just know you are missed, you are loved, and we are thinking about you and can't wait to see you again. All right, till next time, take care, coyotes.